Hey guys, and welcome to a LimQuinn gaming video. Today we will be trying to rank, well, we won't be trying, but we will be ranking all the different gaming consoles that we got. You know, the gaming PC, we got Switch, no, not Switch, I'm just gonna go, actually, I'm gonna do the modern ones, I'm gonna do gaming PC, Switch, Xbox. I'm gonna do the latest of each one, so I'm gonna do that Xbox One, or Scarlet's not out yet by the time I'm recording this. I don't know if it's out. I'm gonna do PS4 because I haven't played on the PS5 yet. So yeah, without further ado, and plus I know this isn't a traditional gaming video, it's because I have to record with a different thing, because the one that I'm using right now to record, it can't handle the files, and so I have to use a one with a watermark at the top. It's not too noticeable, it's just a bit annoying, so hopefully I can get a better PC and then everything will be good. So without further ado, let's get on to the rankings. So number 4, starting, it's always gonna, I hit with lists, it's always controversial, most controversial first, because you're putting, unless it's widely agreed upon that this is the worst, but yeah, you're putting the Xbox, the Xbox One X or One S, I don't know, but yeah, the Xbox One S. I mean, I don't mind it. It's a fairly good console. The controller's nice. I will give it props for that. The controller is a good controller. It feels nice when you're playing. It's just easy to use and everything. It's just, I like the feature where you can talk online with the people and friends online. But I think you can do that with pretty much everything else. Apart from Switch. You can't do that with Switch. And you'll use Discord on PC, but yeah, it's just an alright console. You don't get too many Xbox exclusive games, so it's kind of boring in that sense. It's just wide releases, you get a ton of different games and stuff, you just get the general public games for this console, and it holds quite a lot of storage, not too much, but not as little as the Switch does, but I do like that one. But yeah, the Xbox, it's just a good, alright console. It just happened to be last because honestly, these newer consoles are pretty good. And plus, it would be weird for me because literally I've only had Xboxes. My first ever console was an Xbox 360, and then I went to an Xbox One and Xbox One S. So yeah, you would think I'd put it higher, but I'm just being out of all of them, I just think it's the worst one. Okay, moving on to the third one. The third one, we're gonna have to put the PlayStation. The PlayStation right at the third spot. PlayStation 4, because I haven't played on PlayStation 5. PlayStation 4, it's a good console, better than the Xbox. I think for the majority of the time, except for the Xbox 360 and the classic Xbox, I would rank PlayStation over. It's just all the consoles have been better than whatever they're competing against at the time. But yeah, PlayStation, except for the one thing is about the PlayStation for me is that I'm not too big a fan of the PlayStation 4, a PlayStation controller. It's better than the PlayStation 3 one. The newer one looks or funky, it looks like something you get from an old Nintendo console. But yeah, PlayStation 4 one is alright. It is better than all the previous ones that they've had and stuff. I like how the home button's a massive button in the middle, even though it does sometimes get in the way of things. It's alright. When you're playing games and stuff, it's a bit annoying because how big it is. But I mean, it's just it's not big enough for my hands. When I'm playing, I prefer an Xbox controller, or a Nintendo Pro controller or something like that. Processing good. I like the design of it more than the Xbox. The Xbox is just very dull compared to this. I like the sleekness, just the black of the PlayStation 4, and you get a bunch of games for free as well. That does help, and there's more exclusive games and everything. So yeah, that that does kind of help the fact that it's higher than the Xbox. So yeah, that's pretty much it for PlayStation number 3rd. Okay, for number 2, are you ready? Drum roll, please. We are going with the Nintendo Switch. Now, I do currently have Nintendo Switch. It's currently like down there near my bed, just because I like to play it in my room and with my friends. Just the main reason, handheld. Even though it doesn't have that many gigabytes, it's just handheld. You can literally take it wherever you want. Even though you can take the handheld one, you can plug it out to TV if it has a HDMI cord. Even though that does take a lot of space, but just carry a bag with you and it's all good. Literally, it's a portable console. It's so good, and I'm not too big fan of the Joy-Cons, but you get used to them, and I like it handheld and playing like with the grip, like the grip that combines the two. And plus, I would say you can just buy the Pro controller, but it is quite expensive, coming at 50 quid. Just get like an off-brand one. I have like an off-brand one that costs 20 quid and it just works the same. You just gotta make sure you get the right off-brand one. But other than that, it's such a good console. It comes with fun Nintendo Switch games. It comes with some games that like have that are on the Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. But like, that is pretty much one of the only things that I wish was different about it. It could have like the Call of Duties and stuff like that on it. But I don't know why they can't. I think it may be to do with the branding, because Nintendo have always been like more kid friendly than Xbox and PlayStation. But I think it's a bit stupid, because like Nintendo Switch coming, you would have had like the #1 spot if you just had like a little bit better controls and just like made it so you can get literally every game on Nintendo Switch. But there is a lot of like also fun like exclusive games and stuff like that to it. So that is why it's on number 2. Okay, number 1, you've probably already deduced by now because there's not too many on the list. It is going to be the gaming console. Well, the gaming console has so much storage. It's just so good. I way prefer like mouse and keyboard. I love mouse and keyboard way better than any really controller. And you can, if you want to play controller, you can just plug it in and play controller if you really want to. So you just have to buy either Switch controller, PlayStation controller, Xbox controller. It doesn't matter. You can still literally you can use it whichever you want. It has a better processing. Normally because it depends what monitor you get, but like normally it will be better just because I don't know why. You can sit closer, like I don't know. For me, because when it's like on a desk, it's like playing a gaming PC and stuff like that. You're close to it, you feel like you're getting in. You're playing like got Discord up. Use Steam to buy all your games. There's like pretty much every game's on Steam, so that's a huge point. Love the controls. Love the variation of games. Love how it has like so much storage. It just looks cool. The only problem is that I think it's like the biggest out of all of them. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you have like a good type desk, like a side thing to it, like down here on the floor. It should be all good. Currently now, I know I have a laptop, but I'm gonna get a PC, either a gaming PC, because they are cheaper. Actually, I think they're one of the cheapest. Coming with Nintendo Switch is like Nintendo Switch is quite expensive. It is 200 or 300. PlayStation 4 was like 400, so that's much expensive. Xbox One is like 250, and Typical gaming PC I think goes to 250 to 350. So the pricing is good for it as well, but like still, it's just it's just awesome. But yeah, I think I'll definitely get a gaming PC. I have played on them a ton of times. I just think it's way better doing keyboard and mouse controls, and everything. So yeah, that is why it is my top spot. So all together we have top spot PC, second spot Nintendo Switch, third spot PlayStation 4, and all the way not all the way wrong, it's like close to the PlayStation, I'll put it right there, is going to be the Xbox One X. So there was the video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Let me know what consoles and stuff you would rank in the comments down below. Subscribe to my main channel, LimQuinnmusic. Subscribe to my third channel, second channel, I don't really know, LimQuinnAction. And yeah, hope all of you lovely fellas have a great day, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Peace.